Amy Drzewiecki, our valedictorian, has prepared her address.
Good afternoon and welcome. We are gathered here to celebrate the culmination of the last 4 years. Years that have helped to develop and shape the people we are today. Some of us have mastered our specific talents in the sport and were named members of all-star teams, or were invited to Australia to represent this nation in track. Others have mastered musical abilities through participation in annual musicals and Winterfest. I know these are probably on the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of most of our high school experiences, but all of us have heightened our awareness of our talents and shortcomings in some way. We have all taken some sort of class that has made an impact, whether it's Mrs. Jahoviak's grammatical corrections to make us better writers, Mrs. Herrick's pre-calc class to help us derive equations and solidify our opinions about math, or Ms. Brown's intense global lessons to make sure we whisper, "Strong seas in the winds," after hearing the word monsoon. Along with our classes, the lessons we've learned and the people we've interacted with have played pivotal roles in developing who we are. I would like to thank our parents and families for their endless support when we felt like giving up, our teachers for constantly prodding us and providing good role models and friends in times of hardship, our guidance counselors for pushing us to aim high, and our administrators for shaping our role and character as we inched toward adulthood. Personally, I would like to thank my mother. She has always been there for me and helped me with so much. Thank you for everything. Our fellow peers, of course, gave us excitement and interesting conversations every day. We have come a long way, but we are far more experienced than we were as freshmen entering this high school for the first time. Fellow seniors, this day marks the end of this chapter of our lives and the beginning of the next. It is time to move on to the next phase of our journey, whether we go directly into the workforce, into the military, or off to college. It is time to use those skills that we have acquired up to this point to our utmost ability and show the world what we've got. These last 4 years have provided the rising action of our development that started a long time ago. This moment in time, however, is the climax, a pinnacle. There is no turning back, trying to change the past, only anticipation for what the future will bring. Each of us has amazing talents and many options. Medicine, law, education, pharmacy, engineering, agriculture, cosmetology, photography, the list is endless. And for those of you who are undecided, I am confident that your future will include a class or influential individual who will spark your interest in something. Achieving that goal may not be easy, and you may have doubts along the way, but it will provide a test of your dedication and perseverance. It will push you to step outside of your comfort zone, for as the world changes, so too must we change with it. However, as you shed this cocoon and transform into your true self, the world will be yours to pursue. And who knows, maybe a future president, or the scientist who finds a cure for cancer is sitting among us. The fact is, we can make a difference by developing our individual interests and abilities. We have all been dealt a hand of cards, but it's up to us to play them. And since we receive only one chance to live in this world, it's important to live it in a way that will make us complete, challenged, and happy. And although this seems impossible to imagine right now, someday we all will be older. Will you leave this world with regrets? When life gets you down, know that you cannot control everything, but that you can control your reactions. Optimism and a positive outlook will help life have more meaning and keep you going no matter what happens. Remember when we used to say, "When I grow up"? Well, that time is practically here. In a short while, we will move our tassels, flipping the page to the next unwritten chapter of our lives. And we are prepared young adults standing firmly on the ground, ready to pave our own way through life. So, as the time has come to write down the last few words and the last few sentences of this chapter, I would like to thank you for all the great memories. Remember your roots and where you came from, for it will remind you who you are during times of darkness or doubt. We have been firmly planted, but it's time to extend those roots as we progress into our new adventure. So in the words of the wise Dr. Seuss, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guy who'll decide where to go. Congratulations, class of 2013. We did it.